Today I want to talk about something really important that can help you in your journey to becoming a better artist in addition to different aspects of your life, to be honest. It is something universal, something you can apply everywhere. But today I wanted to show you how not knowing this very important concept can stop you from becoming a good artist. It's not hard, you are not putting enough effort. The concept I'm talking about is the concept of taking responsibility for everything in your journey. And it can very much help you to become a great artist if you go about it the right way. It is about being a warrior instead of being a victim, someone who has the power as opposed to someone who is powerless. When you say that something is hard or something that is impossible to learn, to accomplish or to do, you are giving away the power to external circumstances. This puts you in a mindset or in a position where you will believe that you don't have the power to do anything about it. And as a consequence, you won't. On the other hand, if you take the position of power, which is taking responsibility, it means you are the problem. And if you are the problem, you have the power to solve that problem because you are in control. It is a bitter pill to swallow, but it is something powerful if you can apply it, especially as an artist who is on the journey of mastery. If you face problems, then start blaming anything outside of you or focus on how complicated the course is or the software is or the concept you are learning is, then virtually you're gonna give up. It will be just a matter of time. But if you perceive it as a challenge or something that you're not able to understand, or you are not at the level that allows you to understand what is being taught, or that you haven't given it enough time, energy, dedication, or resources, you will be able to persevere longer. Let me give you an example here. Two aspiring artists can face the same situation under the same circumstances. One thinks to himself, damn, this is so hard, I'm not built for this. The other one thinks to himself, this is the challenge I was looking for to improve myself and do something meaningful and fulfilling for the rest of my life. Therefore, the harder it is, the better I will become when I overcome it. This is not just wishy-washy thinking. It is about building calluses in your mind like those you have on your hands after many sessions of physical exercise. It's not expensive, you are just not resourceful. Also, one of the most common objections I hear in the 3D community is not having a good computer or a good machine that allows you to do your job or learn properly, especially when working on complex projects. For example, if you want to work on large-scale environments, sculpting characters, working using real-time render engines such as Eevee for Blender, or working on video games in general or VFX projects that generally speaking require tons of calculations and complicated simulations. To be honest, the problem you are facing here is real. It is tangible, it is physical in the real world. But your approach or the way you are thinking about it is not helping you or serving your best interests. The same thing can apply to not having enough resources to buy software, courses, and so on. As opposed to thinking you can't afford it or that you don't have the means to, why don't you think or ask yourself, how can I afford that machine? I mean, you have to be resourceful about it. You need to ask yourself constructive questions that can help you to move forward to achieve your goal that you have in mind. The point is, if you become resourceful, you will find a solution. But if you complain, you will find an excuse. And believe me, there is always one. So instead of complaining, you can actually work your way up to buying a good machine using the simple one you have right now. Try to do some simple freelance work, find a job, sell some old stuff or anything else that you don't need. When you want this bad enough, you will find a solution. And when you do, you will feel great about it. You do have time. It is just not a priority for you. Also, another common excuse for those who want to be artists is that I don't have time, which is a total BS because everything is a matter of priorities. If you want it bad enough, you will make time for it. It's a fact that all of us have 24 hours a day, but the question is, what are the most important things that you are willing to spend your time on? If you watch TV for hours every day, hang out with friends, play video games, and do other useless activities, then tell yourself that you don't have time to master 3D software, for example, you are not thinking logically, and you are not honest with yourself. If you set, for example, a couple of hours every day for learning and practicing, you will be able to achieve remarkable progress in just a few months. This is the case if you are serious and consistent. I hope you found this useful and insightful. If you have something to add, you can leave it in the comment section below. Also, you can check some of our previous videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.